about invasions affect to your group?
Okay. 17 years ago, in Canada, there was a lot of advertising about how great Honduras was. And we were told Honduras was a democratic country that welcomed Canadians, Americans, and foreign investors, and that your investment would be safe in Honduras.
In what areas do you make investment?
So 17 years ago, we came here, we fell in love with Trujillo, and we bought Tranquility Bay, a hotel, and also we invested and put a hangar here and brought an airplane to help with transportation.
How affected you the invasion?
Okay, so we have a property in Petulia that was invaded. It was to be a beautiful project for the Garifuna. It was to be a Garifuna cultural center. 2 years ago, it was violently invaded with guns and machetes, and the two families on the property, Honduran families that were farming it, were forced to flee. And our business at Tranquility Bay has stopped. The word has got out that Trujillo is not a safe place and it is not a good place to invest. So tourists are not coming anymore. Our business has stopped. And the reputation internationally now is don't come to Honduras. And many Canadians who even own land and have property here are not returning and feel their investment is now worthless.
What about the initial amount of investment here in Trujillo?
We probably have $2 million at least invested here. And I want to say that when we came as Canadians, and like many other Canadians, we came not to invade, not to steal land, but to build the country, to offer our resources. And I have a program called Operation Backpack, where we have built 3 houses for the poor, and every year we sponsor about 30 children in school with their uniforms and backpacks, and we have a scholarship program. So we have invested not only our money, but our hearts into Honduras.
What is the amount of damage that you have for these problems?
Well, even the amount of damage for Petulia, that's a $2 million property. Tranquility Bay, that's another $2 million. The hangar here and this property is another $2 million. And at this point, we would like to sell everything and leave because we feel this is a very poor investment and bad security with no support from the government. So probably just ourselves probably is, I would say, 6 or 7 million. And we do not have a home in Canada. This is where we chose to invest and to help build the country.
Probably you will leave the country if the situation continues like now.
Oh yes, what is the purpose? However, that is a very hard thing because there is the head, which is the finances, but there's also the heart. The people that we've helped, the families, the children, it would be very hard to leave them behind. But for security, if the situation gets any worse, we would have to leave, yes.
After a lot of time living here in Trujillo, do you have, some confusion or like crying or something leaving the country? Or
Oh, I love Honduras. The people are wonderful. I am a public health nurse and I work in Canada as well with the Aboriginal people, and I see the Honduran people very similar. They have the same housing problems, health problems, diabetes, heart disease, and I really felt I could make a difference. And I wanted to make a difference. And I know we have improved the lives of many families and many children. So it would break my heart to leave.
Do you recommend it to other investors come to Trujillo or to Honduras and make some investment here?
I would tell, unfortunately, anyone that wants to invest, be very, very careful because your investment is not safe. And who would want to come and live and invest and put your roots into a country where you are not respected? Who would do that in a hostile environment when foreigners are obviously not respected, our rights are not respected, our property rights, and our contribution, obviously, is not respected except by the local people who we have fallen in love with.
Something or a final message that you can bring to the interview.
My final words would be, unless the situation in Honduras is rectified very quickly, the damage that is being done internationally is going to destroy the country. And this effect is not only for investors and Canadians, it is for the local people as well. Because if there is no investment, if there is no tourism, if there is not good transportation, no one will come, and a country cannot exist without that.